Hey guys, it's me, Flipped It in here. Wow, that's actually cringe. Hey guys, welcome back to the Nemesis Gaming League, and we are back here with another insane playoff matchup here. It is another great 3 versus 6 game. I am joined by Local, the EU boy. Local, how you doing, man?
Hey, I'm good today. How are you?
I'm doing really good, man. I just had an absolute insane game I just witnessed. I don't know if you watched it, but that was crazy. So I'm expecting just as crazy things to come out of this one.
Maybe. Might not live up to the last one, but I was playing with the Galaxy boys before, and they were feeling it, to say the least.
The Galaxy, they've been feeling it for the past, 5 weeks of this series or of this season. They have gone they've gone 9 out of their last 10. So they're 9-1 in their last 10 games. So they're looking really solid. And so far in Rival, I mean, if you want to pull up the bracket real quick, Gallium, it's been kind of expected. A Rival beat Vortex, which is the only game that the lower seed has won. And it was in pretty dominant fashion. But honestly, a lot of people predicted a Rival to win that one, and I can see why. They looked very good in that series. So, Knights, they got to look out for that, although Knights are definitely going to be winning that series. So, but Gravelords, they're the team that's going to be playing the winner of Chimeras versus Galaxy, and honestly, this is the game that I think is going to be the closest in all of Rival, at least in this first round. And honestly, I might have Chimeras taking this one. They looked super good in the beginning of the season, Local. They did have a little decline, but in playoffs, anything can happen.
Exactly. And playoffs is all that matters is this one series. You can take whatever happened in regular season, you can throw it in the past because it's now or never for these teams. It's do or die, and both these teams have got some heavy hitter players.
Yeah, heavy hitters indeed. Chimeras, same team as they were last season. In fact, Arc, J-Rod, and Big Rick, they are in the bathroom right now, so they will not be joining up quite yet. But Arc, J-Rod, and Big Rick were on the Chimeras last season, and they joined the team pretty much right at trade deadline, and they went 8-2. They did really, really well. They couldn't make playoffs though, but this season they've managed to make playoffs. They're the 6th seed. They're looking good, but this Galaxy team with Boy Wonder, Kaysen, and Kisby, they're looking just as good as already. Starting off with a nice little demo. Hopefully we'll see a lot of those. Demos are definitely one of my favorite parts of the game, and it's going to be a very big factor in this series. I have a feeling this Galaxy, they're trying to get us started here, but Big Rick able to get a demo there. J-Rod goes up into the air. Oh, but a great pre-jump there from Boy Wonder, who, in my opinion, definitely going to be the playmaker for this team. Boy Wonder is going to be that guy. So, I mean, you scrimmed this team before, you said, so... Oh, Boy Wonder, trying to be that guy right there. J-Rod with this insane save. But already, Galaxy, they're looking really good like we were talking about.
Definitely, Kaysen, an underrated player, being the lowest MMR on this roster behind this board. But, he's a 2-time MVP in the Nemesis Gaming League, both in Chally and Prospect. But that's for a reason. That man was everywhere, so he's going to be one to look out for during the series, definitely. And Kisby, no one really knows him so far, but he has made a name so far in this season. He's a very mechanical player from what I've watched and what I've played against him, so he'll be really, really fun to watch as well.
Now, I'm going to be kind of a fighter here for Chimeras. Chimeras are the only team that I lost to with my full roster in the regular season, so they are definitely really talented, but they've got to be in the right mental. Art, he's going to be that guy I'm going to be looking towards. He's kind of, I would say, just the disruptor, pretty much. Him, he's going to be the one that needs to stop things from offense, but wow, the defense here going to be completely broken apart, but no goal gets scored. Oh, it's still an opportunity here. J-Rod barely gets the clear there, and already a great opportunity from Galaxy squandered.
Galaxy showing their offensive prowess here with a great attack coming through. They squandered it. They're out shooting this Chimeras team 3-1 currently. As Boy Wonder popping off currently, he's definitely feeling himself right now on the mechanical side of the game.
Feeling himself, it seems like he is, but not enough to get a goal quite yet. They're looking good though, as the Chimeras are now on offense. J-Rod with the shot, that's an open net. I thought someone would be back, but no, J-Rod takes that shot and puts Chimeras up by 1.
Galaxy over-positioning themselves, forcing themselves on the ball when they really don't need to, playing a bit too fast, and J-Rod's going to take advantage of that all day.
Jason, you kind of overcommitted there, not gonna lie, buddy. It's enough. You should have just waited. That would have been a free save. But, we all make mistakes, and that one gonna cost him a goal. Now, the the Galaxy, they need to find an answer. But Arc, he is going to be the one trying to put a shot on target. That one's going to go high. J-Rod there, and J-Rod with another goal. And Chimeras, they get started early.
Chimeras are getting all over them. After I said the Galaxy were attacking them well, this defensive positioning from Galaxy so far has been honestly an utter shambles, and I don't know what they're thinking right now because they're all over each other. 2 men on the backboard, not really communicating, so they need to figure that out early, otherwise it's going to become a problem during the series.
We will see if they're able to figure it out, but I feel like Galaxy very good on the offensive side. Kaysen, he's trying to prove his offensive prowess right here. He leaves that one for Kisby, but Kisby's not able to get to in time. A double commit here from the Chimeras, so it could have been an easy opportunity if they just went for the demo, but instead, now Boy Wonder's on the counterattack. Boy Wonder's not going to have the shot himself. He leaves it. Kis thought that J-Rod had the touch, but no touch coming out, and so Kisby's going to pass this one back to Kaysen. But Arcs, he's able to get the clear. Boy Wonder waiting for that clear, though. His touch not going to be a good one, so he has to get saved here by Kisby, but Big Rick's able to get the clear anyway. Kaysen doesn't have the touch. Neither does Boy Wonder. That's an open net, and 3 big mistakes, and 3 open nets, what it feels like for Chimeras here.
Chimeras are definitely taking advantage of all these mistakes that Galaxy are making on their own half. They're honestly mistakes I would never have thought Galaxy would be making, as they're a very consistent roster, but Chimeras seem to be all over them right now, and it's forcing them to make these mistakes.
I feel like that's the kind of team Chimeras are. Whenever we played them, they forced us to either overcommit or, they kind of, I want to say lull you into like a sense of security, but they kind of just pounce whenever. And like right here, Arc up for that ball, trying to get a shot on the target. Kaysen's able to get the clear though. Boy Wonder doesn't have the shot initially. He puts this one off the backboard. Not going to happen. A double commit there by Kaysen, and Kisby can be crucial, but Arc's not going to be able to get a shot on target. Instead, Big Rick, he's going to have the pass, but no J-Rod in the midfield. Instead, J-Rod, he takes his time and waits patiently. Big Rick, he continues his offensive onslaught here by Chimeras and tries to get a 50 as well. Finally, a good clear here. Boy Wonder doesn't get the touch though, but Kaysen able to answer immediately. Arc trying to slow this ball down for J-Rod, and he does so. J-Rod trying to get another touch. He does, but Boy Wonder with a nice catch. Not a lot of boost though. Oh, the boost spawns beautifully on him. Great timing there by him. And Arc, he's able to get it past one, but Kaysen's already there. And once again, Chimeras trying to get this offense going, but nothing really started here. Instead, Kaysen with a great shot.
What a save.
But Kisby's there for the shot anyway, and they're able to bring this game within 2.
Galaxy definitely have the offensive power to get through this team. It's a defensive side, although it's been broken here from Chimeras, has been nothing but sweet so far. But that's a great shot coming through from Kisby on the follow-up from the goal line saved by J-Rod. So we got a minute left. It could be possible.
Could be possible indeed. Now, you'll see, but Big Rick, that's just a shot on target. Kaysen, where are you going?
Seems though Caster's curse has bit me right on the butt here, as Kaysen trying to find boost in the back right, just not spawning for him in time, and he is left in no man's land. That is one place you don't want to be during this type of series.
That's okay, Kaysen. At least your car looks cute, Anyway, he is definitely kind of, I wouldn't say he's been the cause of, but he's been the cause of 2 of these goals so far. So definitely got to step it on the defensive end here. That's a good touch, trying to get it past another, and he does. That's what I feel like whenever Kaysen is in control of the ball, he can play his Rocket League. But so far we haven't seen it. But now he's trying to get us started with something here. Not able to get the follow on that touch. Oh, but Arc, he's barely able to get the clear away. That one going to be popped up for Kaysen. Kaysen trying to get a follow-up. Doesn't, as Arc gets it past him as well. Arc looking for the double. He finds it. Boy Wonder not in position for it, but Kisby is. And good defense here from Galaxy, but the time just a little too low, in my opinion, for them to come back from this. But I could be completely wrong, and they scored right whenever I say that. Why not?
We'll say it's a calculated misflick from Chris here, or Boy Wonder, forcing Big Rick to make a save, and it's straight to Kisby, and gets the demo after, so it's a big play. I don't know if it's going to be possible with 11 seconds left on the clock, but this is good momentum so far for Galaxy.
Galaxy, they are going to have a little bit of momentum going into this, maybe, as Big Rick, he gets a nice 50. That one could just, it's not bouncing in, but it's still dangerous. And, Chimeras, they don't have the most recent goal, but honestly, Chimeras looked in control of that game. 2 counterattacks were the goals for Galaxy, and that was it. It kind of felt like Chimeras, they just felt in control. I feel like Galaxy made way too many defensive errors for them to feel comfortable going into game number 2.
Definitely. Many an error coming through from this Galaxy team, so they need to get that sorted out sooner rather than later so they can pounce on these Chimeras team because Chimeras so far, they were, like you said, heavily in control after that first bit of pressure in the first 30 seconds or so from Galaxy. So I'm going to need to see Galaxy step it up here, because so far this has been a show to forget for them.
Yeah, it really has not been a great performance from them. Only 2 saves. Chimeras had 8 shots. So, mathematically, that's just not very good. I'm just saying. So, Chimeras, they looked really solid in the midfield and on offense. It felt like defense, it was a little shaky. I feel like they either overcommitted for a play or they got beat in the midfield and a counterattack, or it was pretty much a 1-on-2 sometimes. So they look out for those kinds of goals, and they should be fine. But Galaxy, they got to start taking advantage of those kinds of opportunities. As Wonder puts a shot on, that one's going to go wide. Arc has to race back, and it gets the touch. Tries to get a follow as well. The follow, not going to be good enough to get past anybody does. Wonder puts this one back up high. Wonder with the touch. Big Rick, he's going to have to get a follow on this one. Kisby's up. Kisby hits it off the corner. Oh, J-Rod doesn't get it clear, but Arc does. Arc taking control of this one, looking for the flip reset. He gets it, does not get a touch off the flip though, until Wonder's able to get the counter. Wonder trying to put this one mid. Nobody's up for Galaxy though. Big Rick gets the clear. Kaysen almost caught out once again, but he's able to get back in time, learn from his previous mistakes, and Wonder, he's going to be there, trying to get that pass downfield. Kisby's up. Kisby looking for the double touch. He gets the dunk, and more offense here for Galaxy, and they're looking a lot more comfortable right now.
Definitely, but it's starting to look a little bit like last game all over again. As soon as Galaxy get comfortable on the ball, Chimeras start stepping up and bringing their game to them, and they're all over them again.
J-Rod with a nice touch again, but Kaysen was waiting for that one. Kaysen trying to find a pass 2 as well. He does. Arc, he has to get a good challenge, and he does, but that ball shouldn't go straight up. Big Rick tries to get it over 1. He doesn't. Wonder was able to answer that touch immediately. J-Rod touches it to the side, tries to get a dunk on 1, but Kizzy puts it over him. Arc gets it past 2. This one could be a great opportunity here for Chimeras. Arc has to bring it to the side, though. He just gotta let it fall. Is it going to go in? No, Big Rick doesn't have the shot. That one would have been an insane angle if he got it, but no goal coming through. Big Rick off the backboard. Not a great touch there. It's Arc or J-Rod with the shot. Sure. Yeah, that's a goal.
Once again, Galaxy are just getting caught up in the defensive half. J-Rod is putting on a shooting clinic currently, getting like 2 or 3 goals so far during the series, taking advantage of all these mistakes that Galaxy are making, and this is becoming one to forget.
Yeah, it's looking good here for Chimeras. That one, another, I feel like, defensive error. Both the players were on backboard. One had to challenge, and the other one got bumped, or had to jump off the backboard. So it just was not a good situation for them to be in. However, it's definitely looking better than last game, in my opinion. They've had the offensive opportunities, but no shots actually coming through. They've had pressure, though. So can Galaxy start answering with some goals, with some shots? They have to do it quick, in my opinion, though, because, you don't want to get this Chimera team time. Wonder, he could have made one there, but just over his head. Arc, he gets the clear, but Kisby's already there. Kisby trying to find somebody mid. J-Rod with the touch once again. Kaysen, it's his turn now, trying to find it past 1, but Big Rick is able to get the touch and able to control as well. He gets it over Wonder, doesn't get the double, tries to find another one. That's over Kisby. Kaysen racing back was able to get a nice touch. What a great touch there from Kisby as well. Kaysen, he puts it off the backboard. Wonder didn't go for the ball. That one could have been a great team play, but Galaxy not up to, nobody was there, really. I mean, Kisby, I think, left it, and that was another opportunity. This was the best opportunity that Kisby.
Wow.
His great 50 there, and Kaysen's able to put it away.
Bang! What a double coming through from Kisby on top of Big Rick's head there, dropping it down to Kaysen, and he's swooping in to make this 1-1. That is a phenomenal play coming from the mechanical player of Galaxy. So big ups to him. We have 2:18 left here.
Kisby, in my opinion, he's been the best performer so far on this team, at least in this series. Wonder throughout the season, in my opinion, has been the best. But right now, Kisby's been stepping up to that name, and he's going to have to continue. They're only tied, but they are looking better now. That was a nice offensive sequence. Now it's Chimera's turn. They're trying to find some offense here, but that's a double commit. Big Rick, the only one back. Kaysen racing towards him. Big Rick, he gets dunked by Kaysen, but J-Rod back in that corner, taking his time once again on the ball. They love to do that. They like to take control. But Arc with a nice bang. That's a double commit once again, but Big Rick's first one there. He does get bumped, though. That's a miss on the backboard. Arc barely not able to get to it in time. Wonder with a great save. Kaysen, he's got to clear this one to the side. Not a lot of boost here. Galaxy could be in a little bit of trouble. That one's going to go high. Oh, Kisby hit the... Oh, my. He hit it off the post. No. Oh, what a shot from Arc. And disaster once again on the Galaxy defense.
It's just a story of bad touches and big mistakes for Galaxy so far. this Chimeras roster are pouncing on every opportunity they have when they see an awkward touch come through. And with 2-1, 129 left flip, this could be game already.
Yeah, it could be, but there's still plenty of time left. We got to see Galaxy on offense once again, though. Oh, that's a team bump. That could be crucial. J-Rod barely able to get the touch in case it wasn't expecting it, so he goes to the corner. Kisby, you have a free shot here. No, you don't. Big Rick gets in the way. Big Rick showing his big body. He's now trying. Oh, what a spawn. What a demo there by J-Rod. But Boy Wonder, it's his turn, trying to find something. No, J-Rod with the bump. J-Rod being an absolute nuisance, not letting Galaxy have any time on the ball. Now he's able to get the clear. Is Big Rick going to get to it in time? He does with a nice touch as well. Boy Wonder, his touch going to go straight to Arc. Arc going to have to flick it over one in a demo on the back end. It's a 1v1 right now. Arc going to fake it once, tries to pop it over him. Kaysen had the answer though. Kaysen, he gets it past one. Now, can Kaysen get the shot? No, Boy Wonder, he's there with the goal.
We'll call that a tactical fake coming through from Kaysen in the cutie patootie Team Liquid Fennec there. Just leaving it, faking out the one on the backboard. Leaving it for Boy Wonder, who is going to slot that straight down the middle of the net, and it's 2-2.
Yeah, Kisby, sorry, he was the one with the beat. Really well done there by Kisby. Nice midfield presence. And the midfield presence, I feel like, has really stepped up entirely for Galaxy here. That one, super dangerous, J-Rod. If you shot that ball, I don't think he was expecting the bump. But if he did, that one could have been a disastrous goal here for Galaxy. This one could be disastrous, though. Arc! If he had one extra touch, Kisby does not save that ball, but instead, it gets cleared away. Kaysen, not a great touch there. J-Rod, or sorry, Big Rick is up for it, but Boy Wonder, he's the one to get to that ball. That's a nice pass, but oh, what a demo! That's a great opportunity. Can J-Rod get it mid? J-Rod doesn't get the touch, and so that ball gonna get safely cleared away. Definitely some threatening opportunities, though, from both these squads. Nobody is gonna find the finisher, and it looks like we're going to overtime here, local, with that ball just now hitting the ground. We're in overtime for the first time in the series.
Definitely. Some great opportunities come through from the last 20 seconds there for both rosters. No one really taking advantage of the mistakes, though, so it's going to be clear to see who is going to win this overtime. But so far for me, Galaxy have really shown up in this past minute or so.
Galaxy, they were the ones to tie us all up. But can the Chimeras answer? J-Rod looking to do so. J-Rod's been on fire recently. That's not a good touch from Boy Wonder. Can J-Rod get the shot? That's a great shot from J-Rod. Oh my gosh, that was no boost.
J-Rod is impressive. That is a great shot coming through from the sidewall with low boost to bang that straight on the mid, forcing Kaysen to go round, and he's not able to get there at all. And that is 2-0 in the series to Chimeras.
Chimeras able to end that overtime just as quickly as it started. So now going up 2-0, J-Rod, the biggest player so far this series for him. And honestly, Galaxy, they looked good, but man, the Chimeras had an answer every single time. And honestly, local, I'm not sure what the Galaxy could have done that differently, man. Like, they only had 3 shots, so a little bit more pressure would be nice. But honestly, they scored off of counterattacks once again. Exactly. And so if they're able to get some counterattacks, then it's great. But Chimeras, with the offensive pressure, they're really holding them. They're just scoring too many goals.
Yeah, this Galaxy roster, I feel like they need to play a bit faster, play to their speed. It seems like they're coming down to Chimeras' level. Not to say that Chimeras are bad, but from what I've seen and I know how Galaxy play normally, this is nothing compared to that. It seems like there's a nut or a screw loose somewhere, just they're not able to reach that potential that we know of them during the season.
Yeah, and I will say once again, I feel like Chimeras are one of the teams that make you play that way. They make you play a little dirty, make you play not the way you're comfortable with. So that's definitely playing to their strength right now. As Big Rick, he gets it over one. Not able to get it over Boy Wonder there. Boy Wonder was up so early for that ball. Some earlier challenges here, like Kaysen with a nice touch. Tries to get the follow as well. Not going to happen. J-Rod, or not going to have the touch once again. Big Rick, sorry. No shot there, but more pressure here. J-Rod, it's his turn. That's off the backboard. That's dropping down. A good pinch clear, though. Arc wasn't ready for it. That Big Rick was. Some more pressure here for Chimeras. Big Rick trying to get back to it. Does have the boost for it. Goes up over one. Boy Wonder, and he's going to get beat, but that one's going to go straight down. That's not a great bounce. Great save there from Kisby. Definitely a dangerous opportunity once again, local. And Chimeras, they're still going at it.
Chimeras are definitely showing up in this entire series. You know, I didn't expect this from them. I couldn't have expected them to settle down and just get absolutely pummeled, but this is a roster that honestly are full of surprises, and you know, they've shown me that they are not here just to be a number. They're here to play.
The 6 seeds have taken down a lot of 3 seeds so far. Now, can they do it once again? They're up 2-0. Still 0-0 in this game, though. But I wonder, he's trying to make it 1-0. That one going all the way. That's not a good save from Big Rick. Kisby, is it in? It is!
Goal! Kisby off the pass from Boy Wonder. Great demos coming throughout this one transition, and that's, shall we say, a bit lucky from Kisby, but going off from the left post to the right post and still going in, but you'll take that if you're Galaxy.
Galaxy finally have a lead in the series. I'm pretty sure this is the first time all series, but it might not last long. Arc with the shot, with the goal!
Unbelievable stuff we're seeing here. As soon as Galaxy get the lead, they've just instantly thrown it away. I have no idea what they're doing currently. This is shocking stuff that I'm watching, but it's great if you're a Chimeras fan.
Chimeras, I know they have a lot of fans. I'm not gonna lie. One of their biggest fans, Isaac Just. You know, he's been a supporter since day one, and he's looking. I'm pretty sure he's probably in the Twitch chat. I'm not looking at it, but he probably is. He's probably singing their praises right now because they're playing well. What? Is that Kaysen in the net again?
I believe it is Kaysen in the net once again. Someone get him a stretcher, get him off the field, because this man is in no man's land. He is lost. Get him a map.
Kaysen, I love you, brother. I think you're a great Rocket League player, but right now, you need to never be in net. Ever. Like, let it just be an open net at that point. Because honestly, open nets are harder to hit sometimes. That one could be an open net. That's not going to go in, though. Arc looking a little dangerous. His 50s have been so good for them so far. But J-Rod, he's been the big player with the shots. But Big Rick with the demos. Arc, it's his turn now. He's trying to find an air dribble. Boy Wonder with a nice challenge. Kaysen couldn't get a touch on it. Boy Wonder with not a lot of boost. Tries to find Kisby. What a pass!
What a play! Boy Wonder with the vision, seeing Kisby on his right through the defense and just finding him perfectly with a perfectly weighted pass straight to Kisby. Kisby's gonna put that in all day. We have 2-2 with 3 minutes left.
Yeah, 2-2. Honestly, a really bad double commit, a really bad mistake there on Chimera's part. But so far, it has been Galaxy kind of taking the lead. Galaxy tying up the game, not able to take the lead there. A good save from Big Rick. J-Rod, one-on-one versus Kaysen. Kaysen gets faked out, but his teammate's back in time, but Boy Wonder can't get there. Big Rick's able to get the goal, and they're able to answer right back once again.
Great answer back straight away from Chimeras, as they have done so far in this series, and it seems as though that came off a Galaxy player over to Big Rick, if I'm correct, but, you know, it seems as though Galaxy are just forcing touches. Like I said in the very first game, they really aren't needed. They need to start playing their own game and stop playing to what Chimeras are wanting from them.
Yeah, and, you know, a little bit of great passing in the chat as well, you know. Yeah, it's playoffs. I feel like we should have a little bit more respect for each other in playoffs, but hey, I feel like Chimeras are one of those teams. They make you play the way that you want them, that they want you to play, sorry, and mental is a lot of it. And right now, their mental battle, it's been won, and they're also winning the series, but a demo there as well, trying to get them some more pressure. Arc on the ball, gets stopped immediately by Boy Wonder, but Big Rick, he's back on it. Big Rick not able to get it over him. J-Rod, he's up early, able to get the beat on Kisby. A nice touch as well to get it down to his teammates. Kaysen, he just pops it up. J-Rod, he can make something out of this. That one hits the corner. Big Rick smartly backs off of it, and Galaxy, I'm not saying they're stuck in their own half, but they're stuck in their own half as Kaysen can't even get it clear on the ball in local. What do you think has to change? Because right now, it's like they're scoring, but Chimeras are just able to do everything that they can do and better.
It seems as though Galaxy are stuck in their own head. Like you said, there's a mental game at this point for them. Like, every time they score, it's just instantly brought back, and I know that's mentally chalking for you as a player, definitely. Because as soon as you score, you're like, oh yes, let's go, but okay. Thank you. Oh my god. Galaxy are finally getting somewhere, you know. They need to just keep on the offensive act, because it seems as though they're fine there. Like, that's another goal from Kisby. Kisby is the only one that seems so far that's shown up. He's up 100% goal participation, as well as all goals from Galaxy being assisted. But it seems like they need to start just locking them down. As soon as they can lock them down, they're fine. But it's every time they're on defense that something just seems to go magically wrong.
But the defense, you know, defense wins championships, and right now, the defense is not up to snuff. That's not a great touch from Kisby. That one's going to go straight across the net. J-Rod just doesn't have the boost to go get it. But that could have been a huge defensive error. J-Rod's not able to get the pass mid. Kisby, touch goes to the corner where Big Rick already has another touch, but a great clear there from Boy Wonder down to Kaysen. Kaysen trying to get the double. Tries to get the pinch. Not going to happen, though. Another double commit here from Chimeras, which we've honestly seen quite a few of. So, the defensive mistakes. What a shot from Kisby. Kisby, he's showing up for Galaxy.
That's a monster shot from Kisby. Once again, the man that is bringing Galaxy through this game 3 here. Absolutely monstrous double tap into the bottom left. Nobody on Chimeras is ever going to get to that one.
Wow, great shot there. Honestly, I thought Arc had the touch, but Kisby, he had full faith in the whiff. And honestly, good for him. Sometimes you got to play the whiff, and it works. But that is going to be his 4th goal of the game. Single-handedly carrying this Galaxy roster to a victory. Or at least so far. It needs to hold on for 36 more seconds. And honestly, with their defensive record, I'm not sure of it. Boy Wonder gets the save. Gets cleared to the corner. Arc tries to find a pass mid. J-Rod wasn't ready for it. He does get the 50, however. Kisby, he clears that one high. That's a great touch. Casey was already up. Arc couldn't get the shot on target, though. Kisby cleared to the corner once again, and he's able to get a banger of a clear. Arc has to clear it to his own corner. More time wasted here. Kisby able to waste more time. Big Rick doesn't have the touch. He's got to get the clear now. Boy Wonder, he gets beat. Arc, he's already up. So is Kaysen, though. Kaysen, a great challenge there from Kaysen. Kaysen has... I'm going to call you out here, Kaysen. You made many defensive mistakes this series, but that was a great defensive play right there to get your team the win.
It's definitely better from Galaxy in this game 3, but it's still not what we want to see from them as if you're a Galaxy fan, honestly, because they're playing very awkwardly, it seems. Chimeras are definitely forcing out the errors that are needed from them, and they're doing quite a good job. Although they lost this game, I still think they have momentum in this series.
I'm just saying, DJD, if this is your 1-seeded team, I don't know what to tell you, bro, because they're not playing like it, in my opinion. I know this Galaxy roster can't play better, but maybe it's the nerves. I don't know what it is, but right now it feels like Kisby's the only one on the field sometimes. But he, you know what? Whenever they mattered most, they're able to get the win. So this could be a good thing for them. They could start a little bit of a comeback here. And honestly, I can definitely see it happening. Going into game number 4, Galaxy Chimeras. It's been such high-scoring affairs this entire series. Will we finally see some defense? Probably not.
More than likely not. It's been a tale of 2 offenses so far. Both teams definitely making mistakes on the defensive half, as that was almost a monstrous goal. It could still be saved magnificently by Big Rig, but, you know, if one of these 2 teams can start playing some even average defense for this league, it could be game over for one of those teams.
Yeah, it really could be. And honestly, they got to start playing some average defense, especially if they want to go even farther in the playoffs. So they're playing Gravelords next. Whoever wins this series, playing Gravelords, and they're a very good team defensively and offensively. So you got to be careful. But the offense from both these teams right now has been very solid. Actually, it's been fantastic in my opinion. So we'll see if it will continue. That's not a great touch as J-Rod's able to get the clear. J-Rod chasing this ball. He's going to try to get a pass mid. That one's not going to bounce high enough for him, and Kaysen's able to get the clear. Arc's touch. He's not going to find the double on him, but Big Rick, he's able to get the touch. Able to get a follow as well. Gets a nice pinch. That was off the backboard. No, Arc is not able to get the shot, and J-Rod's not able to get the follow, but that definitely could have been a goal for Chimeras, and definitely the first real threatening shot we've seen this game.
They're definitely threatening this Galaxy defense, and they're starting to crumble, but they got it out this time, so... They're starting to learn, slowly but surely. They're like a toddler. They're slowly making the right choices.
Yes, and it's still 0-0. The offense from either of these teams has scored a goal. So it's looking like they the defense maybe has stepped up a little bit. I say that, and J-Rod almost gets an insane double off the ground. Almost pinched into the bar. Would have been an insane shot, but it's still pressure here for Chimeras. Well, a great bump there from Big Rick. He tried to get the ball, but instead, he caught Kaysen on his way out. A good pinch there. Arc pushes one up high. That one's going to go straight down. J-Rod, he's up, but Kaysen with a nice read. Arc, that's a great touch from him. J-Rod doesn't turn on it, but Arc's still there. Arc with a shot. Arc is everywhere.
Arc is all over this Galaxy side. They're unable to clear their lines, and Arc has got free reign. He's got free real estate on that side of the half, and he's just playing with that ball like it's free play. Boy Wonder unable to save it, and it's 1-0 already. This is something.
Yeah, it's been... I feel like Arc's one of those players, like, you just don't expect him to shoot the ball there. And it's such a good shot, too, that it just happens. That's a great demo. Kaysen. Kaysen. No, he had no net. He knows it. Kaysen's going to be remembering that one for sure, but... It's still 1-0 here for Chimeras. Definitely could be a game-factoring goal. Missed opportunity, at least. Oh, some big demos coming through. J-Rod just has to get this one mid. It goes mid. Arc, once again, is there. And Chimeras, with a little bit of explosions, able to go up 2-0.
J-Rod and Arc are like LeBron and D-Wade on the Miami Heat. These two are linking up constantly with some huge goals for Chimera, bringing them up by 2 with 2:42. This Galaxy roster need to change up how they're playing soon, otherwise this series is going to get away from them.
Series would get away from them. 3-1's not what you want to go down here. Boy Wonder, he's going to try to make something happen. He gets a nice 50, tries to get a pass mid. It does. Kisby's there. It's off the backboard. Boy Wonder doesn't get the shot. And Kaysen also jumps. That can be a huge counterattack opportunity, but Kisby very wisely cuts it off immediately. Some good pressure there. Some good midfield cutoff. Boy Wonder, he's trying to cut it off as well. He gets a nice touch. That's over everybody on Chimeras, but J-Rod's able to get back in time. The retreating defense from Chimeras has been so solid. Oh, the defense as well from Big Rick. A great save there. And now J-Rod's trying to get it clear, but Kaysen, he's keeping up this pressure. Kisby with the shot. It gets saved again by Big Rick. And Big Rick coming up clutch on the defensive end. Now Galaxy, they gotta be wondering, what do they have to do to get through?
We're gonna get some demos coming through from them because they're honestly just letting them make touches to get out of their own backfield. And Chimeras are taking full advantage of those touches that they can have, and they're definitely not contested at all. So a demo or two, maybe a bum, might come through from Galaxy. That's a phenomenal pass, as you say. But Galaxy need to just figure something out. They need anything. Just any sort of semblance of an offensive attack that could be dangerous as that is, because the cuts coming through from Big Rick on defense, this man is showing up big there.
Yeah, the defense have been, I feel like that's where they cause a lot of their chaos sometimes. But that, the demo on the back end there, Arc, he's able to get it past one, but Kisby's able to get the stop once again. Kisby trying to find a pass mid. That's not a great 50. It would have been very dangerous. It still is, but Boy Wonder's able to get the clear to the side. Boy Wonder's been solid, but I need more. That man's like one of the top rated players in all Arrival. I need more out of him. He has got to show up for this team, but his touch there, it's just going to get cleared away. 2 players on the side while there. Kaysen's going to take it, but it's only going to go as far as J-Rod. No, J-Rod doesn't get the touch, but Big Rick with plenty of time, and he realizes that, and he's able to use it and take great 50s. Kaysen gets absolutely dominated on the 50 as well. It's just Big Rick with that big body, and he's there again. Is he going to get a big clear?
Wow.
That one's going to go all the length of the field. The defense from Chimeras holds strong, and they're holding this Galaxy team scoreless. The defense from one of these teams finally starting to show up here local, and with only 20 seconds remaining, I think it might be too little too late. Kaysen, he's going to have a shot though. But Big Rick in the net being massive with another great save. That one is going to get saved. J-Rod with the save. The defense from Chimeras, it's just, Galaxy had offense there for a while, but these 50s, this defense, it's just too big.
Galaxy needs to go to the gym because it is the Big Rick 50 show. This man is driving an 18-wheeler out on the pitch at this point. This man is getting that ball through anyone and everything.
Honestly, he's top of the leaderboard. I did not expect that. I honestly expected him to be bottom of the leaderboard, but he also got 3 saves, so you know what? Fair enough. They drop a GG in the chat. I'm not sure if he's trolling or not. I feel like he knows the best 7. I feel like that's just more mental. Honestly, I'm not even kidding. Big Rick, he's playing big in the net, in the 50s, in the mental. He is everywhere. He's also getting so many demos. I'm pretty sure he has they call the timeout. Good call by Galaxy.
There we go. I was waiting for it. I was about to say there's timeout time.
Yeah, it's needed. I'm just saying it's needed. Galaxy. Oh. You guys can't see it. Big Rick is in the chat talking, and there's been some chatting going on. So, Galaxy, you got to figure out a way to lose, or not to lose, because honestly, they had more shots than Chimeras, but Chimeras had everything locked down, and local. I don't know if I'm crazy, but the midfield game felt completely dominated by Chimeras.
Definitely. Big Rick and J-Rod are making some immaculate 50s on this team. Not to disappoint Arc. Arc has been the offensive powerhouse so far during that last game for us. And, Chimeras have definitely got that midfield game strong. They're playing like a prime Barca with the tiki-taka on the passes. It's honestly impressive from what I've seen from them. Galaxy taking the time out, so I need to see what they're going to cook up in the studio, because it might be something good, it might be not, so...
Yeah, it might be, but we know they have the potential to be great. I'm pretty sure this Galaxy team beat Chimeras earlier. I could be completely wrong about that. I'm not fact-checking it, in fact. But, Galaxy, they've been hot. However, they've just not been performing. In my opinion, the defense has just been completely lackluster. Chimeras, they were able to show up on the defensive end that game, and they were able to shut out Galaxy, and I think that was the biggest difference maker local. So if Galaxy want to win this series, I think it's got to start on the defensive end.
Definitely, and it starts with Kaysen. Although I love the man, he's a great friend of mine. I need to see more from him. He has been far from mediocre. He's been honestly tragic so far on the defensive end. It's been all the mistakes, honestly, that have came through have started with him. Most of the goals for Chimeras have started there. So if he can get his act together and start working and start chugging along like the big train he is, it could be a different game.
It definitely could be. And again, it might sound like we're being hard on Kaysen. We just know what he's capable of, all right? Like, we've seen this man perform. And right now, that man is not performing. Like, Kaysen, we love you, but it's gotta be better. Boy Wonder, I said it earlier, he's been solid. Like, he's making the touches he needs to make. But I need more. I need Boy Wonder to make touches that they don't need him to make. Like, he just gotta be doing everything. Like, Kisby right now, I feel like is playing the role that Boy Wonder should be playing. Like, all over them, all the time, getting demos sometimes, getting saves. Kisby is showing up, and he needs some help, because right now it feels like a 1v3.
Definitely, if they switch up their roles, it could be something else for Galaxy, because, you know, they're a very solid team. Or Boy Wonder, sorry, my bad. I called him by his actual name. But he's a reigning champion from Titan, and he showed himself up there why he deserved to be there. Dropping down, he should be playing that main role of trying to get that ball forced at anyone on this team. But Kisby, I'm not going to say he's taking his role, but he's doing it well. But if he could switch it up and maybe play second man, it could be a different story here.
And that's already Boy Wonder. Ark trying to find a pass. Kisby now, he's going to try to find a shot. Gets it over Ark, but nobody from Chimeras to be able to get another touch on that. Ark is still waiting downfield. J-Rod as well. That's a good pinch there from Boy Wonder. That's a huge clear. Kaysen, one-on-one opportunity. Doesn't have a lot of boost, though. Not going to be able to do anything like that. Kisby trying to find a pass mid. It's going to go high. J-Rod's already up. Boy Wonder was up too. Kisby with no boost here. Big Rich able to get it over him. So Kaysen has to come in for the clear. A good touch there from Ark. Tries to get a 50 as well, and he does. Kisby does get the clear, though. A great clear there from Kisby. As Kaysen, he's chasing that ball, trying to get something going, but not going to happen. Boy Wonder, last man, that's not a good touch. J-Rod, he puts it high. Kisby with a great touch, not letting J-Rod have a chance at that double touch. Well done there to shut him down, but so far, very even game, I feel like. Galaxy, they've looked solid. Like, I don't see any real blatant mistakes coming out from them.
As you almost said that, they almost went in, but definitely better from Galaxy so far. They're making more solid touches, and, you know, my man Kaysen, that we said to need to work on what he was doing, has made some really, really good touches so far. So it'll be good to see what comes from them throughout this game.
Throughout this game, it's going to be a test for them. But right now, Kaysen trying to test the defense of Chimeras. Oh, Boy Wonder, he gets a pass one as well. Art, he just goes mid. That's a great demo from Boy Wonder, but Kisby was not ready for it. If Kisby goes for that ball and he doesn't fake challenge, that's a goal. But instead, it's still 0-0. 3 minutes and 15 seconds remaining. Another demo coming out. Kaysen's able to get it that one that time. Kaysen with the shot. It gets saved away. What a save by Big Rick. That man is humongous.
The man is a defensive wall. No matter what's coming at him, it's getting saved no matter what. He is something else in the defensive half so far, but it's definitely better. Like I said earlier, from Galaxy, they're getting somewhere finally offensively and getting the demos and bumps like I said they should.
Yeah, but it still has not been good enough. They're not able to score quite yet. Chimeras had a good opportunity there. Doesn't come through either. So neither of these teams really able to score. J-Rod's touch, not a great one. Big Rick has to make another save. Kisby completely ignoring the ball, goes for the demo, but Kaysen with no boost just has to put this one up high. But Kisby, he has boost. He's trying to find a pass mid. That one's going to go straight down. Big Rick. Big clear. Now, Kaysen able to get a touch. Big Rick pushed this one off the sidewall, and Ark's going to be having a touch on that, but not a great one. Is that still another shot? Boy Wonder, he's able to just get another touch, but it's just a clear. Ark, he's the last one back here. This one could be an opportunity, but he does get a nice touch. A good demo in the midfield as well. That one's not going to be oh my god, wait, what? Oh, wait, I thought that was off target. Nope, never mind. It's in the net.
Golazo, Boy Wonder, either way, that's a teardrop coming through. I don't know how that's managed to find its way into that snug top right. That is actually immaculate. That's a great shot. But I don't know how Chimeras have not dealt with that or realized that that was on.
Yeah, if I'm in Chimeras, I'm just like, oh, you know, I'll read this off the backboard and then just in my net. But, you know, that's a goal, and that's the first goal of the game. And honestly, the first real big defensive mistake we've seen from these guys. The defense has cleaned up immensely. And Big Rick, he's trying to clean up offensively. What a pass! What a save! No, in the net, a great pass from the Musty, and a great shot as well. But man, Boy Wonder showing up big when he needs to. Now, can he continue it? There's still 1:40 remaining. Kisby's able to get the clear. Arc, he's already up for that one, and able to break out of their own half. Chimeras, they had what I thought was for sure a goal, but Boy Wonder, he's stepping up when he needs to. And now Local Galaxy, they might have found their rhythm.
Definitely. This is looking more like the team we should have been seeing from game one, second one. But, you know, Chimeras is definitely still in this. That was a great offensive sequence that they had just a couple of seconds ago. Oh my god, Boy Wonder.
Wow. He, they don't call him Boy Wonder for nothing. He's like, what's his name? I want to say like Harry Potter, but I don't think that's Boy Wonder.
Superman?
Who do I think of? Is it Superman? No,
I believe so.
It is Superman. You're right. Yeah, I mean, he pretty much did a Superman there. He absolutely dunked on that kid. A great goal there. 2-0. Local, and you know what? And they look revitalized.
It's like a whole different team. You know, they're playing with speed, they're playing with efficiency, and Kaysen is making those efficient touches that he needs to be. So this is definitely exciting if you're a Galaxy fan, and definitely worrisome if you're a Chimeras fan.
Chimeras, you got to answer back. In my opinion, you got to answer this game. You cannot get shut out here. Big Rick, he's trying to find something going. Oh, J-Rod with a nice touch as well. Kaysen does demo Arc though, so Arc's not downfield, where he's normally just causing a little bit of havoc. He's not going to be there that time. J-Rod, he's downfield though, not going to get a touch. Arc, his touch goes straight midfield. Kaysen's going to be the first one to this ball. He's just going to take a hook shot.
Ooh.
Oh, a demo opportunity, but the team save. A great job there by Chimeras. Arc and J-Rod double commit on that ball, but Big Rick's able to clean it up. And with time winding down and these big clears coming through, Chimeras, they don't have enough time to really put on enough shots and enough goals for them to tie this game. And Galaxy, they're gonna take this game, number 5. We're gonna go 3-2 here, and it looks like we're gonna be going to Forbidden Temple, where we could have honestly one of the craziest matches on Forbidden Temple I've seen in a while.
Definitely. As Gallium likes to say for Forbidden Temple, it's time for all the wacky, silly, fun time to happen, because it's Forbidden Temple, nobody knows what's about to happen here. You know, Chimeras definitely still have their defense, but their offense got shut down. 5 saves coming through from Galaxy to the 6 shots that Chimeras had, and, you know, Galaxy outshooting them as well this time round. 9 shots to the 6, like I've said before. But, you know, this is definitely better. Kaysen, top of the leaderboard, getting his saves. Seems as though he's figured out his defensive woes.
Yeah, they looked a lot cleaner, and that's important. They are looking better and better as it progresses. So can they do it here in game number 6? We'll have to find out. It's gonna be an interesting one though. There's only been a couple, literally 2 game 7s so far this playoff. And honestly, I'm not sure if this game's gonna go to game 7, but it definitely could. It's definitely gonna be entertaining. So game number 6 here. I think Chimeras take it. I think Chimeras are gonna take it in 6, but honestly, Galaxy winning it after a good performance like that would not be surprising.
They're definitely on a hot streak now. They've definitely felt themselves throughout that game, so it's good to see if they can keep this up into this game 6 on Forbidden Temple, as that was definitely better, but definitely worrisome, like I said, for Chimeras, because they kind of let off the gas. It seems the trash talking in game 5 at the end when they called a timeout might not have been the best idea.
Maybe not. So, will the trash talking come up and bite them later? Or will they, follow through and be able to get the win? Big Rick, he was the one doing most of the talking. He's stepping up himself, but the offense has just not been there. They were completely shut out last game. Yeah, they've got to do better this game, as already Kisby was able to get a nice touch on this ball down to Boy Wonder. Boy Wonder not going to have the touch himself. So Big Rick's able to get the clear, but not really a follow-up here from Chimeras. His Arc, he's trying to get a beat. That's a nice beat as well. Big Rick, he gets a touch, but J-Rod not going to be able to shoot this ball. So he just pops it out the backboard where Kisby is able to get a beautiful clear, and Kaysen's able to take it from him as well. Kaysen, that touch, it's not going to be on target, but it's definitely dangerous here as Boy Wonder. His shot going to get saved away. Now, Kisby puts this one off the sidewall, and Kaysen was already up for it. The speed from Galaxy already turned up another notch. It feels like they are looking good, and they're looking ready to strike, and I feel like they're going for everything that they can.
Yeah, it's definitely do or die for them. This is their season on the line. They want to win this bad, and their power and strength is coming through. It's starting to show their fidelity. Definitely on the field, that's a phenomenal double coming through. Really dangerous, but they're speeding up, and they're... Oh, no.
Speeding up, but sometimes you go a little too fast, and you get caught out of net. Boy Wonder, he does not make a good challenge here at all. And the person in net, which is Kisby, yeah, I just didn't expect it. And Big Rick, with that big bot, able to get the big 50, the big dunk, and the big goal. Able to put him up by 1 here. And local, whoever scores first has won, except for one time. One time.
It's definitely a worrisome statistic there for this series, but, you know, Galaxy definitely have the power to break past that curse and maybe score a goal, maybe 2 of their own. Is on the offense, Chimeras, it's a great touch for the shot, but it's definitely possible for them. But this Chimeras team seemed to be back to where they were in the first 4 games of the series, so interesting to see what happens next.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you gotta lose a game just so you can win the series. It's I feel like that's just how it has to happen. But we'll have to see if the Galaxy are able to bounce back. Like you said, 3 minutes left in this game, and so far, Chimeras have been the only one with an actual pretty decent opportunity, in my opinion. Boy Wonder had that one really weak shot. That was about it. Kisby, he has to get a very awkward clear, and I feel like they've had to make a lot of awkward clears. That one just goes up high, arcs a little too far back. So Chimeras, they actually double fake. And Kaysen, he was able to react to it. But an interesting team play there from Chimeras, and I feel like that's kind of how this series has gone. A very interesting team play here from Chimeras again, as J-Rod went for the demo. Big Rick, he gets the 50. Kaysen, his touch not going to go to anybody. He does get the 50 himself, but once again, Chimeras back on offense, and I feel like this is almost a repeat of what we saw last series, where Hellcats were stuck in their own end, and that's exactly what's happening here to Galaxy. Is they're stuck in their own end. Boy Wonder has to get the epic save, and it's still more pressure here for Chimeras.
Chimeras are absolutely pummeling this defense, getting shot after shot, forcing save after save, and awkward clear after awkward clear. 4-1 on the shots department there, and it's honestly becoming a slaughter on that half because Galaxy just cannot seem to break out. Oh my god, Art cannot get there. Great save by Kaysen off the goal line, but I need to see some sort of clear come through. They need to take control of this game, and with minute 40 left, I don't see anything happen.
No, and the demo there could have been devastating. But J-Rod did not have faith, and he was not midfield for it. Instead, it's going to be a clear now, finally. But it's going to go right back into their own half. Boy Wonder's caught a little too far up. Once again, he doesn't have any boost to get this clear either, so it's not going to be a very powerful one. He takes it low. Big Rick with the 50s. What is that bounce? That is a Forbidden Temple bounce.
That is one of them wacky, funny galleon bounces right there. He's going to be laughing in his seat at that one, as that is beyond lucky from Big Rig in the top right corner of the dunk on top of the Galaxy defender. And with 129, 2-0, this might be game, set, match.
I'm just saying Big Rick with another big 50, with another big dunk and another big goal.
Oh, no.
Oh, and J-Rod with a big goal as well. 3-0, and Big Rick drops a wow in the chat. Oh gosh, it's not looking good here for Galaxy.
That might be all she wrote for Galaxy for this Nemesis season, because Kaysen is returned back to those defensive woes after a great showing last game. J-Rod taking full advantage of him being awkward off the cheat and just banging it over his head to make it 3-0 to Chimeras.
Man, Chimeras, I picked you guys in the series and you're not letting me down. I appreciate it. I've been wrong on every other series I predicted. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, my bad.
Oh, return to where we were. 3-1. It could be possible here. It's a great dunk from Boy Wonder, rolling down hella awkward for the Chimeras defense to deal with, and Kaysen sweeping it up. What a cutie patootie man he is.
Yeah, cutie patootie. But can he be the goal scoring machine that he needs to be? He's gotten one, and he get another. And he's looking to get it here. That one hits the ceiling. He doesn't have a lot of boost to work with either. It's just not going to be good enough to get past the J-Rod and Arc duo. But Big Rick, the man, the myth himself, the big man, gets a flip reset, tries to get another touch. Not going to happen as Kisby just gets it clear to the side, and that touch is just going to go right back to their corner where I bring it up a lot. But time. There's just no time. There's 48 seconds, which is actually plenty of time, but like it's just more and more time wasted. That was a great 50, a very risky 50 from Big Rick, but that man in the midfield line has shut down everything. As he does it once again, but that's a double commit, but he doesn't get another touch either. I think Boy Wonder thought he would, and so instead, it's going to be an awkward clear here for Kaysen, and Arc's able to answer it. Big Rick's already downfield. He just pushes one all the way to the other end as well, and it just feels like, I want to say, Chimeras, they're just content with this 2-goal lead. They're not stretching. They're trying to just banging the ball and letting the time run out. And that's what's happening here, local, as another pinch goes high. Another opportunity, however, for Galaxy. That's a good pass from Kaysen. A good shot there from Kisby. And 10 seconds left.
Go!
Oh, God.
What? 3-2. This could be possible. It's a great play coming through from Galaxy, forcing the defender all quick. Kaysen getting the pass to Kisby, and Kisby's in the slot behind the defender with 10 seconds left for him. This could be honestly on.
Kaysen, or Kisby, he's up. Kisby does not get it past Arc, the big man, and Big Rick able to get the clear. Big Rick's gonna let it drop. Big Rick, who, in my opinion, was not showing up the first couple of games. That man turned it on in the latter half of this series, and Galaxy, another three seed out of the playoffs, and if I'm not mistaken, that's like the third 3 seed that's been eliminated. Like, the 3 seed just occurs at this point.
Honestly, it is, and it seems like another season for Kaysen where he just can't get it going. He's had many a playoff chance for him, just never getting the chance to make it to that grand finals, and this season's another woe for him, so unfortunate to him. My commiserations to the Galaxy team, but what is showing from Chimeras today?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if you're Gravelords, you should be worried. I'm not going to lie. Like, Gravelords, they looked really good in the sweep against Pineapples, but man, that was a very dominant performance in my opinion from Chimeras. And honestly, Chimeras, I would say they're looking like their early season form. They went like undefeated, like 8-0 or 8-1 or something like that, like early in the season. They kind of fell off, but if they're back in that form, local, they are going to be dangerous to whoever they play against. So it's going to be a very fun semifinal in the rival league. But we do have a couple more matches for you guys here tonight. It's going to be, I don't even know who, honestly, but it's going to be interesting. Yeah, anyway. Sirens Wolfpack. Oh, wait, provisional. Oh, wait, yeah, no. You guys definitely want to stick around. It's the most entertaining league sometimes. Sometimes it's the least entertaining league, but man, the peak moments are peak. So definitely stick around. Local, thank you for casting me. It was a pleasure.
My pleasure as always.